In the heart of the Ambassa village, deep in the African wilderness, there lay an ancient burial ground. No one dared to step into its eerie silence, especially on February 14th. The elders spoke of a curse, a punishment from the spirits for love betrayed. Yet, modern lovers, fueled by rebellion and curiosity, often ventured there, unaware that no one had ever returned to tell their tale. Decades ago, a couple, Musa and Adana, escaped to the graveyard, seeking solitude. They giggled under the moonlight, exchanging vows of eternal love. But when midnight struck, the earth trembled beneath them. A low moan drifted through the trees, and ghostly figures emerged from the tombstones. Musa and Adana screamed, but it was too late. The spirits claimed them, leaving only their shadows burned into the ground. The village elders tried to protect their people. They erected warning signs, spread tales of horror, and even held ceremonies to appease the dead. Yet, every year, a new pair of lovers ignored the warnings, seduced by the mystery of the graveyard. The villagers would wake to silence and sorrow, finding fresh shadows embracing in the soil. One year, a group of teenagers, Ayo, Kemi, and their friends, mocked the stories. "It's just a legend," Ayo scoffed, "a lover's fairy tale." To prove their courage, they planned a romantic night in the graveyard, laughing at the fear in their parents' eyes. But as they approached the cemetery, the wind howled like a dying beast, and the air grew unnaturally cold. The graveyard was silent, almost too silent. The lovers laid out their blankets, sipping wine and sharing ghost stories. But as the night deepened, an uneasy feeling settled over them. Ayo felt eyes watching. Kemi swore she saw movement among the graves. Then, the first scream tore through the night. One by one, the group realized they were not alone. Pale, skeletal hands emerged from the ground, grasping at their ankles. Shadows stretched unnaturally long, reaching for them. The lovers scrambled to escape, but an invisible force held them in place. The ground beneath them cracked open, revealing the wailing faces of past victims, mouths frozen in eternal terror. A voice, ancient and sorrowful, echoed through the trees. "You came despite the warnings. Now, you join us." The spirits had been betrayed in life, lovers who had been murdered, abandoned, or deceived. Now, they sought revenge, claiming any who dared to show love on their cursed land. Ayo tried to run, dragging Kemi with him, but an unseen force pulled them apart. The others were already lost, their eyes turning hollow as shadows consumed them. The church bell from the village struck midnight, and with the final toll, silence fell. At dawn, the villagers approached the cemetery with dread. As expected, no bodies remained, only the haunting sight of fresh, entwined shadows burned into the earth. The roses the lovers had brought lay wilted, their petals blackened. The villagers mourned, but they knew, next year, more fools would come. The legend of the lovers' graveyard endures. Each Valentine's night, the spirits wait, whispering in the wind, calling for new lovers to join their ranks. And no matter how many warnings are given, there will always be those who do not listen, until it is too late.